Okay. Hi, and welcome to the Code Maven channel. Hi, Upasana. How are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
My name is Gabor Sabo, and in this meeting, we're going to work together on one of my projects, which is called PyDigger. I'll go talk about it a little bit more later on, but if you're watching this video and you like these pair programming sessions, then definitely remember to like the video and follow the channel, as you YouTubers always have to say this. So Upasana, please tell me a little bit about yourself. I mean, we met a long time ago, I think, when you started to participate in the Perl community. I don't even remember at some Perl conference you joined. I think we met there, but I don't know too much about yourself, about you. So tell me a little bit and what's going on with you now.
Yeah, so I have been programming since almost 11 years now. And I started with assembly in C long time back in university. And at some point, I learned Perl. When I learned it, I didn't really have anything in mind. It was more just to learn a new language. Then somehow I got into what it's called now, but there I worked on a Perl project called Moves. I worked on structured exceptions, and then I joined Booking.com in Amsterdam. And last year I quit Booking to start freelancing. And these days I'm mostly busy with a client called Delta Fiber. They are a telecom company in the Netherlands. And I help them with Perl and Java. And this pair programming session, it's about a Python project. I have used Python, but not really actively. Like, I know the language, but I don't know the best practices. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to it and hope I will be able to learn something.
I wouldn't say that I know the best practices. I just write some Python code and teach a lot of beginners Python. Python is in a very funny language, especially if you're coming from the Perl world, because Python developers for a long time they were sort of laughing at Perl, that in Perl there is more than one way to do it, and that's like the motto of Perl. And in Python there is only just one way to do things, and then they quickly list you 5 different ways to do anything, basically, in Python as well. So
I think that's true for almost all the languages.
Yeah, I totally agree that that's probably the case for most of the languages as they grow also, because then people find alternative ways. So I think the best way, at least now, when we start with it, that we work in this Driver-Navigator sort of pair programming style, where you are the driver and I'm the navigator. So you're going to share your screen, and I'm going to introduce the project a little bit. I'll explain about the project, both to you and to the people who are watching, and then we'll try to work on some feature for this project. Okay. So if you could share your screen, that would be nice, and then go to the PyDigger. Okay.
You see my screen?
Yeah, I screen myself as well. Okay. Good.
Yes, because you were on my
nice
screen.
Better.
Okay, so
yeah, thanks.
This is the repository.
So this is the repository. If you go to the website itself, the PyDigger website. Yeah. So you go to it's basically what this project does is monitors the new uploads to PyPI. which if you are not familiar with Python, the people who are not familiar with Python, or let's say if they are familiar with Perl, then it's sort of like the cpan. So it is the place where people upload all of the third-party packages written for Python. So this project monitors it. I think every half an hour checks. There is, I think, an XML file. Don't even remember now anymore. I haven't touched the project for a long time. So it's downloading that file, checks the most recently uploaded packages, and then does some analysis on these packages. If you click on stats, and that shows the details about the packages. The most interesting stuff that we have is this in the stats for now. Basically here, some top level things. So each package comes with a JSON file, basically, describing the package. And it, among other things, it has, or some of them some of these packages have a link to where their version control system is. Usually it's in GitHub. But there's, as far as I know, there's no standard how to declare where the version control system is. So I think most of the people just put in the homepage field the link to their GitHub repository. Now, in this statistics, you can see that from all the packages that that the project indexed, at the top link is has VCS. Actually, not what? No, under the no VCS, there is a no VCS. So it says no VCS. It says that 32. You don't need to click on it. Just to look at the stats. So 32% of these packages don't have a link to their version control system, or at least my assumption that was in which way the way we were checking here. We couldn't find the version control system. Okay, so if you would like to go and contribute to a package, you found the package, you installed it with pip install, you go to this document, the documentation of this package, and then you would like to get to the version control system in order to send a bug fix or open a ticket. So it would be really useful if a package had a link there, okay? And if there was a standardized way to say this, but apparently about a third of the packages don't have this link. Now, if you go further and you say, okay, but what if actually, if you, you can go scroll a little down here. Here there's has GitHub, but no Travis CI. Okay, so that's because when I created, so the idea is that if we already found out that you have a version control system, okay, that this package has a version control system and it's in GitHub, okay, then the question is, does this project has a continuous integration system configured? Okay, because again, at least in my opinion, every project should have tests, every project should have a CI system configured, and so on. When I wrote this site, when I most recently basically updated, Travis CI was the most popular CI system. I don't know if GitHub Actions took over or what's going on these days, but back then there was no GitHub Actions, for example. So in these statistics, you can see that I was collecting information whether Travis CI is configured, whether AppVeyor is configured, which is just another CI system that started out as a CI system for Windows only, but I think nowadays they provide for everything. There is also Circle CI that was that's being checked, okay? But as I can see from the statistics, so either my code is wrong, or really none of the packages are actually using Circle CI. You see, it says 0. So I don't know about that. And so here too, the idea is that showing people, okay, so showing people some relatively low-hanging fruit if they want to contribute to a Python project, let's say. Because if there is a Python project and I decided, okay, I just would like to start finding projects to contribute. The easiest contribution, I think, is writing a test. or configuring a CI system if there is already a test, or if there are already tests, because these are external or relatively external to the code base of the package. Getting it, reading it, and understanding a package and making changes is, I think, it's much harder than reading how to use the module, writing an example how to use it, and that basically is a test. Right? So a test would be easier, but if there's, but also configuring a CI system would be easier. So these are some of the ideas behind this website. I have also all kind of I had all these other plans with the website, starting to collect all kind of information, like, for example, what kind of well, dependencies, for example, cross dependencies, and all kind of interesting things that could be collected and displayed this way. Okay, so that's basically the website, and that's it. Do you have any questions about it?
Nope, except what exactly we are going to do.
So we can now, in the last couple of days, just so it's going to be easier for us to start working, I made sure that we can, well, I hope that I made sure that we can run the whole thing in a Docker Compose. Okay. So the first thing would be, okay, before actually you set it up, let's go to the GitHub repository and go to the issues. Go to the issues. So I think before with the video we talked a little bit about that, the fact that there are a couple of issues, and we can start checking one of these issues and start collecting some more data about one thing. Okay, but before that, we definitely need to set up, so you will have the whole system running on your computer. Okay. So what operating system do you run? Upasana? You lost you? No? What is your operating system? Maybe you can't hear me now?
My internet is being a bit bad today. So yeah, I am on GitHub issues.
Okay. What operating system do you run?
Linux.
Linux. Okay. Yeah. So let's do you have Docker installed? Do you have Docker Compose installed on your computer?
Docker, yes. Let me check Docker Compose. I think Docker Compose as well. Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. So hopefully it's gonna be okay. So you can clone the repository. That's the first thing, of course.
It's already done. Yes.
Just then just make sure you have the most recent version, because I think just an hour ago I updated it.
I did it just before our call.
Okay, so then probably you already have.
Yeah.
So just type in ls-l, so just list the directory. So we'll, I see actually.
ls, yeah.
So there's a Docker Compose file, and there's, wait a second, maybe I haven't, okay, there are two files. Okay, there's the Docker Compose YAML file, and there's the override.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's, are you familiar with Docker and Docker Compose?
I'm familiar with Docker, and I did use Docker Compose, but I don't remember the command options. I would have to look.
Okay, I don't remember either. So everything is in README.
Okay.
So you can just cat the README file.
Okay.
At the bottom and the top, it's probably not up to date. So go to the bottom of this file, and there is this. I think to the end.
To the end. Okay.
I ended there.
Okay.
Almost at the end. Yeah. So there is a little bit up from here. Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Here.
There's the long line says run Docker Compose. Give the two Docker files, the two YAML files, as parameters. Yeah, that's the command basically.
Okay.
To run it. So
should I do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Docker Compose YAML supported. You might be seeing this error.
What version of Docker Compose do you have?
Let me check. Okay, I
think it's a very old version actually, a couple of years old.
Yeah.
I have 125 on my computer, on my desktop. So
Okay.
where is it? Where did you install Docker Compose? Is it with pip install? Did you install?
I don't remember. It has been ages.
Can you type in which Docker Compose? So we'll see where is it installed.
Bin.
Okay, so I guess it comes from the operating system. So the package management system of the operating system. Okay, so let's set up a virtual environment for you.
Okay.
So you can hopefully type in virtual env.
Okay.
Yeah, and -p Python 3, and then you can
-p Python 3, yeah.
And then space, and then type in, let's say just no need to for dash, just venv. venv. This is just a name that we are giving. Okay, so the last thing was just an arbitrary name. Okay, run it. So
okay, I enter.
Yeah. So this will, if everything works fine, it created a directory called venv in the local directory. Can you check this?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, so now you can source. No need to see.
Okay, yeah.
Just source the venv bin activate. So
venv bin
activate. The name of this directory doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So do you know virtual env?
I know, but I haven't really used it either that much.
Okay, so basically it's just a bunch of environment variables. And then this bash script that we just sourced configures them, and it means that now if you type in which Python now, for example, it will point to the Python inside this virtual env. Okay, so you see that's it, and this is Python 3 Python. So even though now it's called Python, it's that Python 3 that it's on your system. Okay, and now that you're inside this virtual env or using this virtual env, whatever you install is going to be installed in this directory. And of course, you can remove anytime this directory if you want to get rid of it. And you can deactivate this whole virtual environment just by typing deactivate. Okay, or opening a new shell. Anyway, so now we would like to install the new version of Docker Compose. So just type in pip install Docker Compose. And then hopefully this will install it. Okay. So all of this is now installed in this virtual env. Okay, now we can try to see the version number.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's even newer than the one I have on my computer. So now you can try to run it again, the command.
What was it? Docker
Compose is the long one. Yeah.
Creating network default. Okay, could not find it. Okay.
Okay. What? Creating network paradigm was this? I could not find it.
Open on the defaults.
Okay, so probably it's also because the Docker. So what is this? What operating system do you run? What distribution? I mean.
Ubuntu, Linux.
Which version?
18.4.
18. Ah, okay.
Well, wait.
Old. So maybe.
I don't really remember.
Okay. So maybe we'll also have to upgrade Docker.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So what is the version of Docker that you have?
I think it's not the Docker version, but I know what I have 19.03 here.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the problem. I have 20 on my development version.
I think I know what the problem is, but I'm not sure because for my work, I changed the Docker network because it was interfering with my work's VPN.
Okay.
So
do you know how to solve this?
Not really. I'll have to Google.
Okay, so let's Google it. That's part of the thing.
Okay. Yeah. Could not find it. I'm trying to run. Okay.
What was the error message? Could not find.
Could not find an available. I will paste it in the chat. Do you see it?
Yeah. Error could not find an available non-overlapping IPv4 address pool among defaults to assign.
1 second.
Because it's trying to create a network, I guess.
Okay. 601.
Okay, so some other people have the same problem. That's good.
Yeah.
So let's see how many networks do you have. If it's okay showing this on the video.
Yeah.
The names of the networks.
Network ls.
It's not that there are too many.
No.
Doesn't look like there are too many to me. I have like, I don't know, 21 entries in that ls.
As soon as I code OpenVPN, 1 second. Okay, people have.
Okay, the connections between us is not really that good, but let's hope that it will work out. You can edit you can edit the configuration file, the Docker file, if you think that it will help, and then we'll see if what does it mean for me.
Can you repeat?
What I'm saying is that if you need to change the Docker compose file,
yeah,
for it to work for you, that's okay, and then we'll see if it still works for me as well.
Okay.
It's the right.
Does it work for you, by the way?
Yeah, it works for me, and I have the separation, so maybe you should put into this to the. Okay, some noise in the background.
It was the clock. Sorry.
Okay.
The big clock.
The clock is okay. So it's better to put it in the second Docker file, not in this one. So this is supposed to be the. It's far from working well, but it's the first one is supposed to be the production code, and this is for development. So
this override one, you mean?
Sorry?
Override one is for the development?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's not fully separated, and lots of things. I still don't run the production from Docker.
Okay.
But I just started to move over, and then I'll have to see how it works. So we can you can change that, and then we'll see if that works, and maybe we create a separate file because I might not need it. I don't know.
Okay.
So just try to put it in the override file.
Okay. Let me copy things from here first because I don't know. No. What did I do here? I need to change web inside web ports.
No, those you can leave.
What should I override?
The ones that you needed to add, the network configuration.
Okay. I'll have to check syntax for that as well. I don't remember.
Wasn't that what you saw in wait a second.
Yeah, here.
This one.
Yeah.
Isn't this? I saw that this is what you wanted to try. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's
default driver bridge. Okay.
Okay. Let's see if now it works.
It works.
Okay. So what maybe we do? I'm not sure if I want this to be added here. Maybe we'll create a separate, a third Docker file.
Okay.
And then we'll see, because I really don't know yet what to do with this. If I should have this in, or maybe I'll need it I need to add it to the production code, or I don't know yet.
Okay.
So, but for now you can actually keep it that way. Let's see. Can you go to the GitHub? I don't remember to the actions, GitHub Actions. Let's see if it passed the most recent push at the top. On the top, no, in the middle. Okay, wait a second. Go to the left side. No, it's okay.
Left side, okay.
Yeah, and where the code issues pull request, fourth one, yeah. Okay, so I see that the last run was green, so that was working there. So you can try to now that you see that it's working on your computer, let's see if the tests are passing on your computer.
Okay.
Okay, and then
it's still downloading.
Okay. It seems that well, it will take some time.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me, in the meantime, let me tell you what's going on. The project actually is using MongoDB as the database. So this and the Python code base is using Flask. So now this Docker, there are two Docker images basically being downloaded, the one for MongoDB and one for Python, and then all kind of stuff will be installed. The few Python modules will be installed. Okay. And then hopefully it will run. Okay.
Okay.
Good. So what is this? Can you show in the meantime while we were waiting for this? Can you show the change that you did?
The changes that I did?
Yeah. So there's a couple of lines that.
Yeah.
So basically, it creates
It creates a new network, or it changes the subnet of the network.
Did it create? So if you run now Docker network ls, did it create a new one, or it's just for the?
I think it didn't create a new one.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
It did. Okay.
Okay, and especially let me check it on my Docker network ls. Yeah, so I also have one called PyDigger com default.
Okay.
I guess this is what. So it's strange why it couldn't create earlier, or for me it just created apparently without me telling it anything special.
It might be like, as some people said in the Stack Overflow answers as well, that they had this problem with the VPN only. And I remember with my work, I had the same problem, that it was working when the VPN was off, but the moment I turned on VPN, I got similar error. And back then I changed it. I did something similar.
Could you paste the link of this
question?
Whatever question? Yeah. Okay. So I'll have it also, and I can add it to. Yeah, thanks. So I can add it to the video later on. Okay, so it's now running, it seems, right?
Yeah.
So now you can visit localhost port 6001.
6001.
Okay, so it's working. The database is empty, of course. So okay. So now you can go to the terminal again. Open a new terminal, so this will keep running, and check in the README file. There is a command how to run the tests. Yeah, where you can see it here. Yeah, that's one. Yeah. So this is supposed to run the tests locally. Okay. Locally inside the container. Okay.
Yeah. It looked like it passed.
It means everything works. Okay, and then you can check out again the README. There are commands. There's a command how to. Yeah. One more. These two lines. The Python fetch recent.
Yeah.
First with the RSS. Yeah. Try to run this one. Try to run the first with the RSS.
Okay. And they have to run in the Docker.
Yeah. So first you have to get into the bash. Yeah. Actually, you could have run it from the outside, just passing in the whole thing. Yeah. I guess.
Okay.
So this is now went to the website of PyPI and downloads the most recent packages. Okay. And I think you can already go back to the browser and reload. Oh, it's already done. Okay. And if you reload it, yes, so
I see something.
Some data. And I think you can run the other command as well. I'm not sure if it's really working now. I think.
What is
the dep?
The dep? Yeah. What's the difference between these two exactly?
So I think I think the second one is actually accessing GitHub, and it needs a GitHub token. And I think if it doesn't have a GitHub token, then it just skips everything and it doesn't do anything. Okay. But for now, don't worry about that. Or maybe we will have to worry about that, because we will want to do something with that. But in any case, you can now take this change and push it out to GitHub. So maybe create a branch and add this change, push it out to GitHub, and let's see if GitHub also agrees that everything is fine. Actually, I think if you before you okay, can you cat the content of the GitHub Actions file? So it's the git.github on the command line.
Can you hear me now? I lost your voice.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Can you cat inside? So there's the .github.
Here.
Yeah, but you just cat the content.
Okay.
In workflows, there is a file. That's the GitHub configuration file.
Okay.
Just no. There's only one. Yeah. Just cat it, or less. Okay, go to the bottom, because this the upper part which is commented out is the job that I used before moving to Docker. Now this is basically the job, just running Docker compose, and then you see that there is, so the job at the bottom, it says checkout, so clone the repository, and then run Docker compose up in the daemon mode. So it will go to the background and then run the tests. Basically, that's it. So it won't, I think it won't use the configuration that you just added to the other file, because I think it doesn't use the other file, which is okay.
When you say other file, you mean
the other Docker
the
compose
override
file.
Okay, it used the default one. Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe we would try it. We can try this. So you can edit this file as well.
Okay.
Let's try this one. Yeah, you can edit this file.
Okay.
And add. So copy these four lines. Last 4 lines. Copy and paste below.
Which 4 lines?
The last 4 lines in the file.
Yeah.
Yeah. And copy them again.
Yeah, copied. They're copied.
I mean, paste it.
Okay, sorry.
that level of copying. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And I see there is a training space. Please get rid of it because it annoys me.
Okay.
I guess I
understand.
left it there.
Yeah.
So now, first we have to add another pair of this name and run. So just these 2 lines you can also copy paste again.
Which 2 lines? These 2? Yeah.
Just copy paste again.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one should be Docker compose stop. Instead of this, you can just
Docker compose stop.
Stop.
Okay. Yeah.
Without -d. And they changed also the name, maybe just to say the name, just so the explanation is going to be clearer. The name above it.
Name of this, yeah.
Yes.
Stop the Docker compose.
Yeah. And then the next one is that we run Docker compose, but with the 2 -f flags that are in from the README file you can take. So the -d is required. You need the -d.
Oh, yeah.
The -d.
I need to.
But also add the 2 -f flags.
These.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And those should come before the up. Okay, so it will run hopefully it in a different way. And then again we are running the Docker exec Python. Yeah, that's it. Actually, maybe also you can add the -v at the end of this last command. Not this one, sorry, the 66, row 66.
Okay, 66.
Yeah, 66.
60. Okay. V.
Yeah, it's just gonna be verbose mode, and just for fun. So we'll see. That is it looks different. Okay, so let's push this out. Okay, let's commit them and then push them out. You can do that in 2 commits, whatever you like.
Okay. Should I also push this Docker compose override?
You know what? Wait a second. Did you commit both either of them already?
No, nothing. I'm creating a branch first.
Okay, so let's see. Let's do the following. Let's first of all commit the one with the GitHub Actions. So we will see that without your change to the config to the Docker file, it works. So the first commit should be just the GitHub Actions file. Okay. Okay.
Okay, 1 second. I haven't forked it, and so give me 1 second. I'll have to fork it.
Okay. So I call it fork. Is this my origin is like the standard you use?
Sometimes yes.
Okay.
Or
I started recently to do this that I clone from the original repository. And then I add this a remote and I call the remote fork.
Permission denied. Okay, give me 1 second. I will have to.
We said origin. You said origin in the Git.
I changed it later.
Oh, and in the my origin it also said it was also problems. Okay.
Yeah, 1 second.
And okay.
How do I change the origin?
Can you say git remote -v?
I think I can delete it and add it again.
What's the problem with it?
It's with the Git, and I will do with the HTTPS so that I can push, like, because I haven't set up the keys.
Okay.
For GitHub, like some things have changed since I last used it.
Okay. So anyway, I okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Say it.
No, I'm just watching how you do this.
Okay. Remove. Okay.
I personally just go and manually edit the .git/config file.
Oh no, I don't remember my password.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to stop sharing screen for a bit.
Okay, good. No worries.
Password.
Are you setting up SSH key?
Yeah, I think that would be easier.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll have to disconnect again and again. Okay. Okay, now it's set up. I'm going to start sharing my screen again.
Okay.
Okay. No. Okay, it's running the pipeline.
Okay, good.
You see it? Okay.
Yeah, I can see you just share and okay, it will take some time.
How long does it usually take?
I don't know if you visit my. Usually I don't know because I just started it. Actually, I mean, if you visit the GitHub page, my GitHub page. Yeah, and the actions, you will see there how long did it take.
Okay, it's not that long. 1 minute, 3
1
seconds.
minute, yeah.
In progress.
Okay, so in the meantime, you can also you can open the issues again. So
Okay.
oh, it's green. Okay, it just got greener. So now you can push the other one as well, the other change as well.
Okay.
And then we'll see if that works.
1 second. Okay. Pushed.
Okay, and it's running. So let's look at the issues in the meantime. So I just saw that the first two issues or the last two issues, the top ones, the topmost ones, these ones. So the GitHub Actions, in order to verify. Okay, in order to check whether Travis CI is configured, the only thing I did is checking whether the Travis configuration file is there. So I didn't check if actually Travis is configured to run this the tests, only the configuration file. But that's not sort of a requirement. Okay, so if there's no Travis CI config file, then this definitely won't work. With GitHub Actions, there's no specific file. It basically can have any file. We can have multiple files inside the .github/workflows directory. So it's going to be a little different, a little different to check it.
Okay.
And then there is the dependabot, which is, I think, a single configuration file as well. So we can try this either of them. Which one shall we try?
Let's do this one because I know more about this one than this one. So recognize GitHub Actions as a CI.
Okay, so we basically so let's see if in the meantime, let's go back to this to see the action if it passed.
Yes,
it passed.
It did.
Okay, so
oh no, it's still running.
It's still running. Okay, so now it needs twice as much time, right? Actually, maybe not.
No, it passed.
Yeah, it passed. Okay, it doesn't really need twice as much time because.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Actually, I think we can save there some time, but I don't know, whatever. Okay, doesn't matter for now. Good. Let's go to the source code and look for Travis CI in the source code because I really don't remember how it works. So you can go to the terminal and then in the terminal search in the source code for Travis.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, I lost your voice again. I'm sorry. My internet here is quite bad.
Well, happens.
Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah. Can you please repeat what?
Yeah. So let's go to the source code. in the terminal or whatever.
Yeah.
And search for the word Travis in the source code. So okay, the source code is actually everything is inside the PyDigger directory. But
inside, okay,
and then search for Travis here. What is git grep?
Oh, just like normal grep, but it's going to grep in the Git repository.
And it won't, and it will ignore files that are not committed, or what? What is the difference?
As far as I know, it doesn't ignore the files that are not committed.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they are in the Git repository, it takes them into account and shows them in the results if there are any matches.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good, whatever. So let's see. So there is this the file called fetch.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where so okay, the source code is horrible. Okay, I wrote it a couple of years ago when I knew even less about Python. Okay, so just assume every problem there. So in the fetch.py is where we are actually collecting this data. So you can edit it. I think there's nothing nothing special there. It's in the PyDigger. No, it's in the PyDigger file. Yeah. Directory. It's fetch. So just search for Travis.
Yeah.
So basically, it checks. So this, I think this, as I recall, so the self entry is the stuff that will go into the database, and the E, the horribly named variable E, that I will rename probably at one point to 3-4 letters at least. Holds is an entry probably from the file system. Sent back, I guess, from GitHub. Okay, so this T3, what is T? Could you check what is T? Horrible variable names. I don't know how I managed to. Yeah, you can't search for the letter T.
Well, if I would search for T, it would be
everything. But that should be there in where the Travis is, just a little bit above it.
Oh, T is here.
Repo tree. Okay.
Repo tree. Okay, what does this do exactly?
And the repo is probably the represented. So it comes from the GitHub API, I think.
Okay, so it's like it's giving you a directory tree, sort of.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's checking whether there is a if the pass basically we go over the whole tree and check if one of them is the Travis YAML file. Okay, I don't know why I don't directly just check.
Sorry, clock.
No, it's funny.
So I'm at a friend's place. That's why it's like this. Sorry.
Okay. It would be probably better. I don't know if it can be done with the API. If we just could check whether the T3 contains a pass, a certain pass, because now what's going on is just goes over the whole tree, and but for now maybe it's enough that so you can copy paste one of these if and self double lines. So let's say just double these two lines, the 231, 232. So double them. I mean, copy paste them. Just right there. I mean, it could be the first one. Okay. And then, so instead of checking whether a file is called something, we need to check whether it's in whether it looks like, so instead of Travis YAML, just write .github/workflows. I think it's workflows in plural, right?
I don't know. I'll have to check.
Okay, we have it. So
okay, workflows. Yeah.
Workflows.
It's workflows. Yeah.
And then some, not the CI YAML, but just
YAML.
anything. And so let's have it. Let's make it a regular expression. So no, you can leave it for now. But the regular expression should be not so dot star, right? Anything basically.
Yeah.
And then there can also be an A in the YAML, I think. It's also legal. No, that's okay. That was okay what you did. But there could be an A as well. So just A, no. There's no need a square bracket, just A and a question mark.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I think that's basically whatever we have. So now we code, instead of this thing, we say RE. Do you know how to write regular expressions in Python?
Nope.
No. So just RE.
Yeah.
Dot. Match. Find. Okay. Now I got quite confused. Then the regular expression, but start with an R. So put an R in front of the single quote. Yeah. And then after it, put a comma. No. Sorry.
Here?
After the string, put a comma and move the E past there.
Okay. Like this?
Yeah, and then except of this, we also probably want to have an exact match. So put a caret at the beginning of the regular expression and a $sign at the end. And
yeah.
And just a second, I look at I mean, yeah. Just a second. Yeah, sorry, it's not match, it's search.
Okay.
I always got confused. It's search. Okay, so this RE okay. For this, we'll have to import the RE package. So go to the top if it's not imported yet. It is imported. Line 6.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, what it does, it will return a match object. And if there is if it doesn't match, then it will return none. So this it will be true if there was a match. So everything is okay except that the entry is not Travis CI, but let's say GitHub _actions _CI. No, wait a second.
Okay.
No, it's actually CI. No,
just GitHub CI?
Just GitHub Actions. Just GitHub Actions. Sorry for the confusion. And that's it. I think that's it. Now let's go to the just scroll a little bit up because I see that we set Travis CI to false here. Yeah. So I guess I don't remember why, but let's also set the GitHub Actions to false. Let's start with false. I guess I wanted to have them keys there. Can you search for Travis CI or just Travis? Yeah.
Only these two. Only if I search for Travis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
No more.
So I guess that's how to edit. So let's go back to the terminal and search for Travis CI to see where else we had it. Okay, it's here. So we had it in the fetch. This is supposed to collect now the new information as well. Then we also have in the common. Yeah. In the common, we also have something about Travis CI. So these are these are queries into MongoDB in order to fill the website.
Okay.
And as I see that has GitHub no Travis CI, that's okay. That's nothing to do with us. There are more Travis here.
Only here in this for loop.
Okay.
You see line 33, and on
so
this line and this line.
What is this thing? The for field in so many things. Then what's the beginning? Bitbucket. Can you go to the beginning of the line?
This is
the beginning of it. Okay.
Yeah, it's a long line.
But what is been okay, sorry. So the B at the end, and here's the Bitbucket. Okay,
yes.
so okay, so here you can also add an entry for just one more entry, one more string for GitHub Actions. Okay. This is basically so
GitHub, sorry.
GitHub Actions, yeah. It basically creates entries that can be easily searched. So we can, in the stats page, we can display how many have GitHub Actions and how many don't. Okay, so that looks okay. Okay, where else do we have Travis CI?
You mean in the
we also have in the templates.
Yes.
Okay, that doesn't matter for now.
Okay. Then
the statistics. Okay. So first of all, let's see if we can collect the information. Okay. So
I run that fetch recent.
So you can try to run this one, but I don't think that this is actually running it.
Okay.
I think this go run this one, but I think we need the other one.
Which one? Dep?
Yeah, and it won't work. So we'll have to read a little bit about it.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, let's.
The update option dep is not implemented yet. Okay.
So where does it say update option dep is not implemented? Ah, wait a second. What? That's not the correct error message, I think. Can you let's read the code, okay?
Yeah.
I think the problem is that you don't have the GitHub token.
Oh, okay.
And, but I'm not sure. Okay, so let's look for this error message.
The update option.
The update option.
Okay, here. It happens on line 419.
Yeah.
If args update. Deps, it is deps. Oh, I think it's just a typo. If I do deps, then it should work because here it's
okay. So maybe there's a bug in the documentation as well.
Yeah. Starting updating. Okay, looks like it worked, but I'm not sure. Like
yeah, maybe let's keep reading the code.
Okay.
So first of all, wait a second. First of all, can you open the README file? Let's see if it also said dep or.
It says dep.
Okay, so please.
I copied from there. Okay, so
just add the S there in the README file as well. So.
Okay.
Here it is. Here it says it correctly. In the next one, it says incorrectly.
Here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That's okay. So, no need for okay. So let's keep reading the documentation. Not the documentation. Okay. Sorry, the source code.
You mean fetch.py?
Yeah. So here it says. It goes to the database, and okay. So let's go back to the RSS thing.
Get
RSS.
from
Okay,
RSS.
so go to that get from RSS.
Okay.
And let's just scroll down. I think, okay, so yeah, it's still parsing the RSS. So maybe when the RSS is being parsed, then it's also goes to GitHub. I'm not don't remember anymore. Again, so it's okay. Let's scroll down further.
Get from RSS and get.
Okay, so can you search for
RSS.
GitHub now?
Okay. Yeah. GitHub 3. Help, how many seconds? Okay.
Okay, so
Set
there's
up
a set
GitHub.
up GitHub.
GitHub token. It's an environment variable.
Apparently it can also be an environment variable. It can come from the configuration file. I played around with it. I'm not finished deciding what to do and how to do it.
Okay.
But yeah, so I think in the README I explain how to get the GitHub token.
Okay. GitHub token. Sign up to GitHub. Create a personal access token. Okay. That you can easily recognize. Okay.
So the thing is that you can create now a token. We can use it for now. You probably will also not want to show that in the.
Yeah. I will stop sharing.
Okay. So you can go there and you create a GitHub token, which is just a long string, and then you can.
I have to select scope.
Can you show it? Can you show it? Or are you private?
Yes, this one I can show.
Actually, it's not a huge issue if you show this code, because then you can just remove. Okay. I think it's also in the README, what I said there, what you need to select.
Run and save it.
No.
Personal. No.
So let me try to see mine. Okay. GitHub. What is the URL? Oh, GitHub Actions.
GitHub settings tokens.
Okay, I need without the new here, but still. Let me check, sorry. So the public repo is checked for me, and then under user, the read user and the user email.
Public repo.
So there is a under repo, there is a public repo.
Public repo, yeah.
And
then user.
And then under user, the read user and user email.
Read user. Okay.
These are checked, and that's it.
That's it. Okay. Oh.
No, don't worry about it. I mean, you can we can remove afterwards. Okay, so then you can create a new one, or you can actually you can remove now this one and create a new one.
I think I will delete it after.
Okay.
Our session.
Yeah.
So. P in config.yaml.
And then you can change the Yeah, I'm not sure that now how it's really working.
Okay.
Go to, is there a dev here?
What do you mean?
So
if I think if I put in the GitHub token, it should work. If not broken.
Yeah, try this variable, the environment variable, yes.
Okay.
Here. Oh, maybe.
1 second, I would open it.
I'll have to figure out a way to do this. But not the RSS. So it's not the depths. The depths is just really updating stuff.
Yeah. How do I know if it has worked or not?
So we don't know it from now.
Okay. Could not fetch GitHub repository.
What we can try to see if. Okay, so let's see how can we do this. Maybe we need to edit also the page, the template. Okay, so can you show again the where the Travis is listed? Grep for Travis, sorry. In the source code. So there is the. No, it was good what we were doing.
Okay.
So there is the stats page. Okay, can you go to the stats page, open the templates, template starts, yeah, that's one.
Okay. Oh, it's
inside.
Yeah, okay, stats.
And here to try to find Travis.
Yeah.
Has GitHub, but no Travis CI. Okay,
yeah.
So let's, no, search for Travis more. There is, has Travis and no Travis. Okay, so copy these two lines. The has Travis and no, yeah.
Yeah.
Because these two we already have, yeah, and copy them. Okay. And then, I can't really see this way. So you can, the stats, yeah, in the stats, you can change it to has GitHub Actions and no GitHub Actions. You remember the long list of strings?
Yeah.
That's where it creates this.
In the for loop.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I need to change this as well.
There's more of this. You can change that as well, but there. So if you the Travis CI appears twice in the same line, 3 times actually. Once in the link, so you can change the link as well.
Yeah, I changed to has GitHub Actions. No.
And there is also, so if you go to the end, not at the end, the middle of the line, sort of, there is again Travis CI, yes.
Yeah.
That's for the statistics.
Where do we get this search one?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember that one.
Okay,
let's see it. I think that's automatically just generates it, and that's it. So let's go to the website, the internal website, and go to the stats page.
Has GitHub Actions?
No GitHub Actions. So none of them has GitHub Actions. How can we know that we did it properly? Okay, so maybe we delete the, okay, so let's try the following. We'll remove, because like it says also for Travis, it's everything. Let's remove the database.
Okay, how to do that?
Yeah, good question. Excellent question. I don't remember.
Okay.
Probably I mean, the easy, do you have it here? Maybe, I don't know. I have the instructions for the time when I didn't use Docker, but maybe it could be used, the same instructions. So it's drop database, something like this in GitHub, in
db
Yeah.
dot. Okay.
So
Maybe I can just
okay. So
log into Docker and run these commands.
yes.
But I don't know if that would work.
I don't know either. Let's try it.
Okay.
So
1 second. Am I logged into Docker? No.
no, you are logged into so
here I am.
but that's the other one. I think it's that. So this is the other machine, the other container.
Oh,
So
this is MongoDB.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll have to run the other one as well.
PS.
If you copy, you can, in the README there's the command how to get into the other at the bottom probably. There is a command how to get into the other Docker. There's the okay.
This one I think I would be able. It's the MongoDB one, or not?
It seems that you remember way more this stuff than I do. That's why I also try to put everything in README, because I just work on copy paste.
Well, I work with Docker almost on a daily basis now.
Okay.
So that's the reason I remember. But okay.
And then
what is this MongoDB command? Is it does it
it's a
start a
client
shell?
for MongoDB.
Okay. Okay, let's try this.
So
no.
It doesn't have a client.
Then let's try this one.
Probably that doesn't have the client either.
No.
So okay. So let's stop let's get out from this. Okay, let's shut down the
Docker.
And then remove the volume.
Okay. Where is
Docker volume ls?
Volume ls. And I remember this. I removed this one. Mongo data.
Probably both of them.
Okay. Docker
so the
volume.
one and then the one above it.
Okay. I use this command. I'm not sure.
I think so.
It's already in use. Okay, I need to stop the container.
Aren't they stopped?
Yeah, but volume is in use.
Wait a second. You stop the Docker. The Docker compose.
Okay, no, 1 second. I haven't stopped the MongoDB container. No, okay.
Okay.
MongoDB is not running. Okay, Docker volume ls.
And I think you have to remove those two.
Okay. Volume is in use, it says.
Because the Docker, why is it using use? Who is using it?
39A4, it's this one. Okay, I removed this container.
That's okay.
Because it's even if it's stopped.
We probably need to tell the Docker compose to remove the containers after it's done, no?
Yeah.
Doesn't it do it automatically? I thought it does. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, delete it.
Okay.
So what was the next one?
So
now we start it again.
Start it again and then run the collection again, and then let's hope that something happens. Actually, before you, how did you run the collection?
Collect. What do you mean?
It's the fetch. Sorry, you
fetch,
run with a debug flag, right?
I don't remember. I
Log debug.
think yes,
Okay.
yes.
So let's go to the source code again and maybe we add.
Oh, one second. This fetch recent and fetch .py, they're different.
Sorry.
So I ran fetch underscore recent.py, but here it's fetch.py. Do I make sense, or are they same files, or are they different?
No, so there is just a command line script, and then it loads this module.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is the fetch recent is just the it does, if you open it, you will see that it only just imports this module and runs it.
Okay.
I think.
Then you can ignore me.
What I thought is that we can add a logging message, a debug level logging message, to show the content of that line every time that we are trying to match.
Okay,
so
that's a good idea.
It will be long, but so the content of E.
Okay.
E pass actually.
E pass. Okay.
So logger debug and then the E pass, and maybe put it into a F string. So start with an F inside the parentheses. Put an F. No. It's okay. Okay. Wait. Sorry. In front of the quotes, put an F. Yeah. And then this one should go into a curlies. So inside the quotes there should be curlies. Yeah, and the E pass is in there.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, the second E pass is in there. That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is interpolation basically.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Let's
now
try
we run the script.
Let's see if it what happens now.
Okay. So I first start the container.
So if you haven't started the container, then start it, and then yeah. Okay. Okay. Whatever. It already. Okay. Good.
It ran.
And then you can run the fetch.
Yeah. I first need to log into the container.
Yeah. So you don't have to really log in. You can just type in the Docker exec, and instead of bash, put the whole line there already.
Okay.
And maybe that's even better, and then you can redirect to a file locally. So we'll have all the output of the log messages there.
I run the RSS one, yeah?
Yeah, but you're still missing something after the exec.
Yeah.
Yeah, and probably the IT is not required. Okay, good.
I put it at the end, or
at the exec, after the exec. So is the Docker exec this thingy?
1 second. My terminal is messed up.
And how can you sleep with this clock? Or it's at night, it doesn't?
Yeah, it stops at some point at night. It's my friend's place, so it's not my problem.
Okay.
Except now.
So I have no idea what happened now, but can you go to the let's see if reload this. Let's see if something had improved.
No.
Nothing. Neither Travis CI, not the GitHub Actions.
No.
Maybe it doesn't even see actually the GitHub thing. Does it? Does it print it? No, it doesn't print anything.
No, I don't see. No fund.
No GitHub token found.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, the problem is now that if there is stuff in the database, then it won't collect anything else.
What do you mean?
It just does for the most recent ones.
Oh, okay. Did it do no
But
GitHub
let's
token?
say no GitHub token found.
Okay, I think I need to pass it here because this is outside of.
Yeah, maybe.
Host. Okay, I would just log into the container. That
Yeah.
makes easier.
Okay. Minus IT.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, looks like this one did something.
Okay, so it says could not fetch GitHub repository, could not fetch GitHub repository for something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it said. So at least GitHub token is working. Check GitHub user none project. Okay, Sang.
For you, okay. Check GitHub user none.
It looks like it is assuming that these all look like names. Ishan, Zhang Hong, 1989. They all look like names and not projects. So,
Okay. So
yeah. Should we check here?
let's see what was the problem.
Check. No.
Check GitHub, it says. Yeah, so there is a logging message called check GitHub. So,
Project. I don't see any check. Why? I don't see anything. Sorry.
search for check _ GitHub.
Yeah, I see it now. I think this is the one.
Okay.
GitHub user, GitHub project. GitHub user is none. And where does this get called? It gets called here.
Okay, so where do we fill this GitHub user and GitHub?
No idea. No. 1 second. Here. No.
So it says self entry and GitHub _ user. So maybe search for GitHub _ user.
Only in 2 places.
That's it?
Yeah. Entry. Where does this get the entry? I need it. What keywords now? Do you see anything?
Sorry?
Do you know what's happening?
No, I'm trying to figure it out.
Okay, then we try. 1 second, get details, get logger.
Okay, so there is this word GitHub. Well, it's in this template. No, it's not. It's not. It won't be useful.
Okay.
So entry. Okay, what is self entry? Let's see what is this entry, because it should be in the self entry. So what is in the entry? It's probably the JSON. Okay.
GitHub.
Self entry. Can you search for self-entry to see, so we can see where
Uh,
all the places where we add here? Okay, field. Okay.
entry VCS, entry homepage.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
I think this one.
Yeah, yeah. The next two lines. This is the
VCS.
GitHub user. Okay.
Match group one. What does this match group one do?
Okay, so it's there is this regex before that. Okay, and then it uses that regular expression.
Okay.
And then it's supposed to. It has like, you see, and then group one is group two is basically the same as in Perl in $1, $2.
Okay, it is getting the, how do you call it?
And then you see that the problem is this WW question mark. Yeah, that's the problem.
Okay, so 1, 2. So it should be group 2 and group 3.
Yeah.
Or not?
So
yeah?
Apparently at one point I added this pair of parentheses.
Yeah.
And apparently I don't have any tests for checking these. And since then it doesn't work.
Things happen. That's okay.
Yeah.
Do I need to restart, or will
Let's try it now. Let's try what happens now.
Looks like it is.
Oh, okay. It's not better. It sees there is something like, you see there is this.
Yeah.
One debug message that's incorrect because it prints out the curlies field. So at least that we can fix that debug message as well.
So let's try here.
Let's see
this one. GitHub Actions. No GitHub Actions. I still see no GitHub Actions.
Yeah, we could probably now remove the database again, because maybe some of the projects have
removing data.
There was one entry with Travis, yeah, right? In the stats, are you?
What do you mean?
Okay, are you removing the database again, or what's your plan?
Yeah. Okay. Should I do that? I
don't know. Maybe there is a better way, but to clean this up. But maybe that's the only way now for now. And then
1 second. I haven't removed the database yet. 1 second. MongoDB. I first remove the container. Not RMI. Docker volume ls. Okay. Okay, it has started, and now I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
I'll have to get GitHub open. Okay, and
in the meantime, I'm just opening more issues with all the stuff that we encountered now.
Okay, that's good. It's printing a lot of stuff, so it's hard to follow.
Yeah, so you see this square curly thing with the field.
Yeah.
That should also fix if as we are already here, because that's probably I just didn't put an F character in front of the string.
Okay. Where is it? 1 second, I will scroll a bit.
Okay, so something curly field, something this curly field. No, just it starts with a curve. Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Just an F. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So
Good.
now
Let's see the web page.
still the same. No difference.
Nothing there. Ah.
Okay.
Okay. So let's okay now. So wait a second. So easy to see.
Do you know any Python project that already has a GitHub GitHub Actions configure?
So let's. It doesn't really have. Doesn't even have to be a. I think it doesn't even have to be a Python project for that purpose, right?
Yeah.
But for
correct.
example, PyDigger itself is a Py project that doesn't that it has, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But we don't. But actually, the ticket I just opened or issue I just opened is to make it easy to fetch a specific project. So not using the RSS. So for this case, we can actually say, okay, fetch this project, and then we can see that it indeed collects the data the proper way, right? Instead of just getting the most recent ones. So let's try. Do we still have time to try to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
We do. So
on the command line, I guess let's see this file, the fetch something file that we are running. What does it do? So it's like a fetch recent. I think it's almost empty, so it's probably there's not much. You can just cat the content or open it or whatever.
There is no fetch recent.
It's outside. It's outside of the PyDigger. So it's in the repository, but not in the. If you cat here, if there is even cat here.
Okay. Okay, it's only calling main function.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
it's nothing. It?
Yeah. So let's go to the fetch main.
Yeah. Yeah. And now where is the main? Okay, here is the main.
Okay. So what arguments does it get? Get args. So let's go to the get args.
Yeah, here.
So it says screen log update name help name of the package to update. Okay,
let's do with then.
Okay.
But what kind of package does it update?
No, I think it just updates. It doesn't. It cannot. It doesn't do the fetch. So.
Okay.
Where do we get the RSS? Is the update?
Get RSS something.
Yeah, no, but it says so. There is a condition that based on that condition we run the get from RSS, right?
Yeah. So 1 second. Let me check the argument we pass for that.
Yeah.
Update. Yeah. It's the update option.
What I thought is that maybe we need to add a new option. So I'm not sure yet. Okay, wait a second. Yeah. So either we say that the update will get yeah. So I think that we need to pass in the name of or the URL to a GitHub repository.
Agree. I have the same thing in my mind.
Okay, and then probably in the update we'll have to give it a word like that the program will know that it doesn't have to fetch the RSS feed. It already has it already has another flag that has the project.
Yes.
So maybe we can have a URL, a flag for let's say URL.
Okay. Parser add argument. URL.
Yeah. And then it can pass to a GitHub repository or URL of a GitHub repository. Okay, and the update can also.
One second. Type is.
No need for type.
Okay.
That's the string. By default, is string. And in the update, if you go up to the update, you might also want to add there a semicolon, I guess, just for the text, and then you say URL.
Yeah.
No, just URL.
Just URL. Yeah.
URL and then the dash and then say provide a URL. GitHub URL.
Provide the URL of the GitHub repository. Yeah.
Okay. So now let's see where does this update, where we check this update. Okay. So if it's RSS doing something, if it's and then we can have an elif. Elif update is URL.
Elif.
The args.update is equals to URL. And then here we need to do something, but I don't know what yet. Okay, here we need to call the thing that already has so let's put here something, let's say pass for now. PASS, right?
Okay.
And let's go to the get from RSS. So we'll see. Okay, so it gets the RSS data and then goes over the items.
Yeah.
And then at one point, oh, wait a second. No, this.
Okay.
At one point, we go to the GitHub. Go to this place where we parse the GitHub URL.
I think it's get RSS or not.
No, the place where we had this regular expression with the W's that you fixed. So search for 3 W's.
This one? Okay. Oh, where did I change it?
This one, yeah. So here it is where we recognize, and then we do something with it. So can you go a little bit up from here? So we'll see.
Yeah. Extract.
Okay, extract VCS. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit strange. Okay, extract VCS, but it already has something. So where does it get from? If you scroll down a little bit, see, it's for VCS in VCS is.
It's okay.
What is this VCS? Okay, that's just that's just that. Self entry VCS false, and then it goes to it checks if there is a home page, and then tries to match the home page as the link.
Yes.
So we can now just put the home. We can add this URL that we have in the home page. Maybe. Okay, and then we will call this function. Okay, let's say this we do. So can you search for where we call this function? The extract.
Here.
Okay, and then okay, so we have the extract VCS, and then we have if check GitHub. Okay, and I think the check GitHub is the one that we want, right? To execute. Check GitHub is the one that collects all the information from the. No, is it?
No.
Can you go down?
Check
Scroll
GitHub.
Is that's where we have this change, right? The GitHub Actions as well. Okay, good.
Yeah. 1 second, I will check. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, check GitHub is the right place.
Okay, so can you go back where we called it? Check GitHub.
Yeah.
So I think
here.
if in the entry we set the home page.
Yeah.
And then we call the extract VCS, and then we call check GitHub. Then it will see the thing. So let's do it for now.
Okay.
So we need the extract VCS and the check GitHub.
Yeah.
In that pass, instead of the pass, we need these two calls. So 119 and 123.
Yeah.
These are
we
the
need
two
to call them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Copy these two lines.
Okay. I will
Okay.
delete the rest of the part later.
That's what I would do also.
Okay. Where did we?
Just search for path, I think. No, it'd be two S's. P-A-S-S.
P-S-S.
P-A-S-S.
Oh, pass. Okay. Yeah.
That pass, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So this one and then the other one. And before we call the extract VCS, we have to set the home page. So self.entry and square bracket home page, home_page, and then equals to the arcparse.url. arcs.url.
Yes.
Okay, so hopefully this will do something that's useful for us.
Okay. Let's use your project's URL.
Okay. So URL and minus URL, yeah.
Okay. Errors.
Yeah, so it doesn't have the self yet.
Okay.
It's not in the class yet. So where do we have the class?
I don't know. Possibly in get from RSS.
Yeah, somewhere. Let's look for it. Where do we have this class? Get from RSS, and then
root, no. Entry, no. No. No, doesn't look like the right place.
you can search for class, the word class. Okay, and then now search for the word PyPackage, because now you know what is the name of the class.
Oh, okay. Update packages.
Okay, that's probably not the one that you're looking for. Maybe it is, but that's the only one.
Yes.
Okay.
At least, is it possible that it's coming from fetchRecent.py or not? Py? Do I make sense?
Sorry?
Is it possible that it is coming from fetchRecent.py? The package name?
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay.
Let's look at it, but I don't think so.
Okay, if because you know more than me about this one.
No, it's in import fetch main. It's just calling the main function of the fetch.
Okay. Then update packages or names.
Okay, guys, let's go back to the get from RSS and let's keep reading it. Get RSS. Okay. Et from item. Name version logger lowercase. Okay, let's go. Keep going. logger update entry. So here is where we create the entry. Then we go from the documents. See name app and then see packages append. What is this packages? It's just a plain array, plain list, I think, packages. Can you go search for packages?
I think so too. Yeah, it's an array here.
So get from RSS, go to the
1 second, probably this one.
No, that's just, I think that's just the RSS reader, but you can check.
Okay.
Go to the where we call get from RSS.
Get from, okay.
Yeah, this is just reading the RSS actually. Okay, so this gets the packages, which is, I think they are only dictionaries. Okay, and then if you scroll further down now, okay, go now. There is this if packages. Okay, go down here. Just 4 times 2 if packages. We have the names, and then we call the update packages.
Args names, yeah.
Okay, let's go to the update packages, which is just here. Here and here it is. We create the package with the name. And then, so we need some name for this. And then we need to code the get details. What is get details? Can you check that?
Get details.
Okay, so this is just this is what gets the JSON file from PyPI. Okay, so for each package there is this JSON file on PyPI, but we don't want that. I think for now.
No, it looks like here.
So we only need to create the package. So the way the Py package and provide it a name, and that would return whatever we called there self at the top.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever, wherever we were.
Okay. I think I already. Where did it go?
URL. If you search for URL, that might.
Yeah, here.
Okay, so give it some name. You can just say Kukuriku, whatever name for now. I have no idea what to do with it.
Okay.
Assign it to some variable, and then instead of self, use that variable.
Yeah. Package. Instead of self.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Should I run now?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, homepage 402.
Because there's no entry. There's no entry.
No. There is no entry. There should be entry. Because
no idea.
1 second.
Who creates the entry?
Package does. It does.
Yes,
here,
somewhere.
Here it creates the entry.
But that's so. What was the error message then? Sorry.
This.
The key error home page. So the home page.
The key doesn't. Yeah.
Oh, it's equal. The sign is equal.
Oh yeah. Okay. This was a very silly error. Silly mistake. From VCS.
Okay, give it some version for now. Give the entry a version.
Where do I? Okay, entry version.
Yeah, just add the package entry version 0.
0. Okay. Okay, looks like it is doing things now. Does it get your workflow? It
Okay,
doesn't.
so what we can see, first of all, that the content is not printed either well. You see there is a log message content colon curlies. And the content type is also probably, I have no idea what's, that's also incorrect. So a bunch of F
What do you
strings are
mean?
in the middle of the screen, more so, a little bit below
This?
the e-passes. If you go to
Oh,
e-passes,
here. Okay.
there are two more of these nasty things.
Yeah.
But the big issue is that it doesn't, that this tree is not recursive. So it only goes to the top level. You see, it only shows the top level files.
Yeah, it doesn't show the whole path.
Yeah, so we'll have to patch that a little bit more.
Okay.
So can you try first of all fix these ones? Look for content type colon.
Yeah. Content. Is it underscore?
No, just space. I think content space type. Yeah, the F at the beginning.
Okay.
Post this and the next one. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
So this is one thing, and then. Yeah, it's better.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, but let's go back to the tree and to see what's going on with the tree.
Yes. Where was it? Here.
So it's at E3, and I maybe so.
What else does E has apart from path?
I have no idea. Let's try to.
Is there a way to dump it? Debug.
Well, you can say dir, what they see dir in American, dir.
Okay.
How do you say that?
Oh, there.
No.
I don't know.
You wrote it correctly. It's a function.
It's a function. Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, I would also put.
It will be a big one. We won't miss it.
Okay. Okay.
So it gives you all the attributes that it has.
Okay. It's a lot of. Let's look for the GitHub one here.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's the same object. It's just.
Okay. So if we check dir
on any object, then it will give you the list of all the attributes.
Okay.
But what is it? Is it maybe if we can print out the type of it? Because I don't know what is this.
This thing?
This object. What is this E object?
Me neither. How do you do that?
Type instead of dir type. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, we could tell it to fall into the interactive debugger, and then we could use. So it's a GitHub git hash.
Yeah.
It's good. So let's search for this and let's see if we can find the documentation of this one.
I think that should be done on internet.
Yeah.
Or not? Yeah.
Yeah, just the dots are.
GitHub. It's GitHub 3. Okay. Mode path. The mode of the file directory or link.
The tree is below, or maybe it's not the tree. This represents the tree.
Hash.
But the tree is just below.
Yeah.
It has many members of. Okay, let's see the code again. I'm not clear why is it giving us only the topmost directory. Maybe maybe the parameter some parameter was set.
Could be. Let's check how we get this repository.
Yeah.
What is this repo? It's probably
the
some
repo
GitHub
is this GitHub 3
repository. GitHub repository. No, we won't find it here.
No, you can.
I would just use here.
No, here just search for this repo.
Okay.
Or GitHub 3. Maybe you search for GitHub 3.
GitHub 3.
Sorry, in the code base. Sorry.
In the code base? Okay.
Yeah. We saw that at one point, yeah, and then go further down. No, that's the login. Exception. Not yet. No, so the self GitHub. So it's a self GitHub. Okay. The object is self GitHub.
Self GitHub.
And that's what gives you the repo, right?
Yeah.
And that's it. So we just have the repo that represents the whole repository.
Okay, let's. Print.
Let's see if we can check if a file exists or a directory exists or whatever.
Or what I was thinking, where did it go? GitHub 3 git.hash. The mode of the file. So we can check if it begins with .github and if it's a directory. And then where were we here? We were checking in. I was here.
Well, we can check. Here we can check first of all that the .github is exists. And
yeah.
No, click. I would have kept it. I would kept it just in case we'll need it. So, but instead of that, check again that the epath is equals to .github.
Okay. .github, yeah.
And then somehow you want to go one directory below, no? Deeper. That's what you also wanted, right?
Yes, that's what I
just the question wanted. How? So
yeah.
Does it have the hash? What does it have? Mode, path?
Path is we already tried. It doesn't.
Type. It's the type. You can see the type. It can be a tree.
Okay.
So if it's a tree, you can probably check if it's a tree. But for now, don't even worry about it. Just try to go over the elements of epath and so put in another loop inside.
Okay.
And just print, or not even a loop, just with a logger, print out the content of E. Wait a second. No. The content of E.
Content of E.
I don't know. Let's try. Okay, let's try it. There's the content of E.
Okay.
So logger, or maybe we have to iterate over. I don't know. Logger debug and E or E3 maybe.
Just doing
E or maybe E3. I don't know.
If I do E.
Try it.
If I don't
know.
E3.
Yeah, you don't need a semicolon.
Okay, let's try this and see what happens.
Yeah, but you don't need the semicolon. I keep adding semicolons.
Okay, I will comment this out for a bit. attribute error 3 is not present. Okay.
Yeah,
So
maybe
3 doesn't exist.
So just E. Try just E.
Okay. Hash. It gives a hash, which is what we saw here. Create a tree. More of the.
Okay, can you scroll a little bit down?
Yeah.
What does this tree say? A tree? What if you print out the type of this? So you say dot type.
Yeah. One second. Where is .github? Tree. It's a tree.
So if it's a tree, then it should have. Maybe we can loop over it. Try to loop over it. Maybe that will do it.
Yeah. Tree.
X is a good letter for here.
Okay.
Just E. Just go loop over E. I have no idea here. It's really strange.
Okay. Logger debug X.
Lovely. Not iterable.
No.
So how can you? Okay, let's search for GitHub. Search Google, GitHub, Python, traverse tree. I don't know.
Yeah. Or one second.
Maybe
it's. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe you have a better option or idea.
Nope. Python traverse tree.
In GitHub. I mean, especially GitHub. That's not just in general.
Where's GitHub tree?
No.
No.
That's just GitHub 3 maybe, or GitHub API.
GitHub 3. Let's try 3. Git Python. This one probably.
Maybe.
This is the one that we just saw.
Yeah, but maybe it has.
Yeah. 3. Recursive. Oh, recursive is false by default. So we can give it. So is there a value somewhere that we set and it returns us?
Let's try it. Recursive. Let's pass it recursive true. Just try the recursive.
What, like this?
Yeah, and capital T.
Oh.
Let's see.
No.
No, that's because of the other thing that we still have.
Which one? Oh, this one?
The other, yeah, just, yeah.
Okay, come on. Okay, works. You see?
Yeah.
I think,
okay.
Or no, wait, does it work? GitHub 3.
GitHub workflows and the CI, it's there, now in the middle of the screen. The GitHub
yeah. Okay.
So now we can move back to the regular expression. I can't hear you now. I don't know if you're speaking and the voice is gone or, but I can't hear you anymore. And it seems that I don't hear anything. I can't hear you. Strangely, we can't hear each other now, right? Okay, so we can, it's going to be a funny live thing. Okay, let's see if this will work. I have no idea what's going on. If I'm still being recorded or not. Upasana has now left and she's going to come back in a second. And then we'll hopefully, maybe Zoom is telling us that we should stop doing this now. We are close though. Okay, let's see if now we can hear each other.
I can hear you now.
Okay, I can hear you also. Good.
Okay. So I am going to delete the database again and then try it again.
Yeah, you can, but you can you share the screen for a second, please, and then show me how you run it, because I was totally
I understand.
Consumed by the lack of voice.
Yeah. So.
Okay, I think you can get rid of the printing of the type.
Yes,
or you already did.
I did.
Okay, good.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay. The pass, you can leave the pass. Yeah, print out the pass. Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. I was thinking that maybe I will start from scratch again. But okay. Just copy paste it. Yes. Okay. Looks like I will just put this here.
Sorry? Yeah, another row message there. Yeah.
Yeah. Mashed. Yes. Okay. It did match.
Okay, good. So if you would like to have, you can do this removing the database and all the things, but I assume that it's pretty done as you like, and then I guess you can commit this whole thing and then push it out.
Okay.
And send me a pull request.
Okay.
I think we have made a pretty nice progress. Found a couple of ideas what to do.
Agree. Okay.
And I hope that we'll be able to continue. I don't know if
I also commit this stuff, right?
Sorry?
This URL thing that we
I think I don't mind if you commit the whole thing. Just
added.
I don't think that there's
That I should also commit this URL parameter. Okay, then I will. I commit these in a different within a different commit. Yeah. Okay. Added the code for checking presence of GitHub Actions. Okay, now
yeah, and then you might want to remove that.
yeah.
Just say okay. So you can send me the pull request.
Yes.
Um,
Do I need to mention or do I need to squash them or?
no, just send. No, it's okay. Just send.
Okay. Okay, done.
Yeah. Okay. And don't forget to remove this key now.
Sure. Yeah.
So you won't. If someone is watching it, I don't know. GitHub is slow for me again.
Okay. One workflow waiting approval. Okay, you need to approve something.
I'm waiting for GitHub to actually show me the page. So
Okay.
with something is slow here.
Okay.
Approve and run. Why do strange, whatever.
Okay, I see one CI job is being queued.
Okay. What's going on here? It's like asking me to click on 37 buttons.
One check failed, it says. Thank you too.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay. Why does it say check failed?
Checks. I have no idea what's going on. I haven't seen these things. They seem to be new to me. Okay, I'll take a look at all these in GitHub later on. Anyway, so I think we can
stop.
Yeah, you can stop. What happened?
Okay.
Post checkout. The log was not found.
Not found.
That's just this error message is happens when you try to look at a log too soon, I think.
Oh, okay.
So you have to, if you reload, yeah, that's exactly how it works.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it earlier.
Okay.
Okay. So
done. We are a bit over time, but
a little bit over
I think it was, yeah, but I enjoyed it.
I'm happy that you did. Let's just stop. Yeah. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. Yeah. Okay. So if anyone watched till this point, thank you very much. And remember to like the video and follow the channel. And thank you, Upasana. Thank you very much for doing this together. I hope that we can continue later on. if you enjoyed, and then after the video we can discuss it and see if we can set a day, another date for this or whatnot. Okay. So thank you very much. I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
I enjoyed as well. I learned a lot, I think.
Good. So I'll stop the recording now. Bye bye.
Okay.